From Borneo, we fly to Jaipur in India. We land at Jaipur Airport and get on buses to take us to Rantahanbore, about a 3-hour drive. It's after dark when we finally arrive at the Oberoi Vanya Villas Hotel. We find our room and towel origami elephants to greet us. There's special chocolates too. We fall into bed. It's been a long day and the morning will come early. By 6 a.m., we're into our vehicles for our game drive. The 100,000-acre national park is divided into zones. Our guide Ramesh and driver Nadeem check into the zone allocated to us. Ramesh points out a tiger track and reassures us that this is a good zone for tigers. Up to 1949, this area was the private hunting grounds of the Maharajahs of Jaipur. This is an old hunting lodge. While Ranthambore is known for its large tiger population, it's also home to a wide variety of birds. Suddenly, Nadeem hits the brakes and points to an area of high grass. Looking back at us is a jungle cat. It's perfectly camouflaged in the high grass. I don't know how our driver saw it. It's a large, long-legged cat, standing 14 inches at the shoulder and weighing up to 35 pounds. Rantahanbore Fort, built in the 10th century, towers over the entire park area. It's one of the Rajasthan hill forts designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2013. It stands 700 feet above the surrounding plain. Imagine that you're the invading army looking up at these great walls with arrows raining down on you. No wonder the fort was not captured until 1301. We stopped by a small stream to watch these rose-ringed parakeets bathing. Nearby are kingfishers looking for a meal. We haven't seen a tiger yet, but there's plenty of their favorite food around, from the elk-sized sambar to the diminutive chatal. Then there's our tiger, relaxing in the shade. He gets up nonchalantly and walks off as if we had disturbed his nap. Having accomplished our objective, we turn our attention to the treetops. The Indian flying fox has a Latin name of Pteropus giganteus, and it lives up to its name, with a wingspan of up to 6 feet and a weight of more than 3 pounds. The gray langurs are a little agitated, making their warning calls. And here's their problem: another tiger, just trying to rest in the shade. We're back at the Oberoi for lunch. The park closes from 10 until 2:30. We've had our siesta and are ready to go again. Ramesh checks us in at the park entrance. Sherry's happy. She spotted a snake. There are more birds along the stream by the road. And nasty-looking mugger crocodiles. We drive into a dry woodland and find a wild boar. Sambar drink at a waterhole. Sambar are big deer, measuring 40 to 60 inches at the shoulder and weighing up to 1,200 pounds. The chatal are wary. Chatal males reach 35 inches and females 28 at the shoulder. Males weigh 165 pounds and females up to 100. Langurs and chatal have a symbiotic relationship. Chatal benefit from langurs' eyesight and ability to post a lookout from the trees. Langurs benefit from the chatal's strong sense of smell. Chatals also benefit from fruit dropped by the langurs from the trees. We spot a nilgai, or blue bull, crossing the road. They're the largest antelope in Asia. Another unusual sighting, a Bengal fox. Jungle babblers are fearless. This one took over our vehicle when we stopped for a bathroom break. We found more birds in the dry woodland. It's getting late in the day, and the golden light is on the Rantahanbore Fort. It's the time tigers become active again. As we head out of the park, another tiger. That makes 3 tigers today. I'd say we exceeded expectations. We're welcomed back to the Oberoi by Langa musicians. They're members of a musician caste who traditionally perform at life events like births and weddings. Langa means song giver. This evening, the Langa perform for us while we have cocktails in the mango orchard. We're up early again to be at the park entrance when it opens at 6:30. As we enter the park, there's a commotion on our right. The chitals are alarming. It's another tiger. With our tiger sighting out of the way for the morning, we're back to birding. We stop at a small lake with an abundance of birds. Our morning game drive time is almost up, so we head back to the park entrance. We make one stop to watch sambar at a water hole. Then we're back at the Oberoi. It's time for our last game drive in Rantahanbore. We follow the Langer's alarm calls. Then we see all the safari vehicles. That means tiger. A sleepy one, just waking up, hiding in the scrub. It's being very mellow about all the attention. The tiger seems to want a little privacy. As it walks by, it takes a good look at us, then ambles off into the brush. Ramesh says it's probably heading to water, and Nadeem repositions the vehicle. But a few other people have the same idea. But we get a few more glimpses of a tiger in the wild. A couple more birds to wrap up our time in Rantahanbore. Special thanks to Ramesh and Nadeem. Without them, we wouldn't have had the wonderful experience we had. Tonight we're having a special dinner in the amphitheater with a special performance of traditional Rajasthani music and dance. In the morning, our buses are here to take us to Jaipur. You can't beat the Oberoi for attention to details, and the staff has been truly outstanding. We'll be back